Welcome to our video analysis of the Netflix case, focusing on unit economics. We have 6 team members, each covering a distinct aspect of the business model and its challenges. We will walk you through the core economic paradox of the platform. Our central question asks, why can a business with over 220 million paying subscribers still burn cash for years? The answer lies in one key concept. Content is paid for upfront, but costs are recognized gradually over several years. The 2021 to 2022 period created a paradox. Despite record award wins and a massive subscriber base, the market significantly repriced the company following a single quarter of subscriber decline. Investors were clearly looking at future cash flow, not just current success. While other models rely on the lifetime value to acquisition cost ratio, Netflix operates differently. Because content is a massive fixed cost that isn't tied to an individual customer, we must look beyond standard metrics to determine when cash flow actually turns. Netflix creates value by producing content, delivers it through global streaming, and captures value via subscription fees. The problem is the timeline. Money is captured steadily each month, but the content must be funded years in advance. Consider $1 spent on content. It leaves the business immediately at year 0, yet accounting rules allow the cost to be spread over several years. This creates a gap where the profit statement looks far healthier than the actual cash flow. Scale leverage is the core advantage, but it has limits. It only works if the subscriber base grows faster than content spending. If content costs rise in parallel with subscribers, that scale leverage disappears. These key figures highlight the scale of investment. With $17.5 billion in annual content spending, the pressure on future cash is immense. Note that Netflix does not publish metrics like churn or acquisition costs, so these calculations are scenarios. Breaking it down, $17.5 billion divided by 220 million subscribers results in roughly $80 per subscriber annually. If we lose 10% of our subscribers, that cost per head jumps by over 11% without spending another cent. In this table, we see how the income statement and cash flow tell opposite stories. Profitability can be a dangerous indicator if it masks a cash shortage. Real health depends on content spending stabilizing. Several risks could break our conclusion, particularly if content spending continues to rise indefinitely. While the standard CLV to CAC ratio is popular, it often fails to account for this type of centralized content cost in subscription models. Our entire analysis rests on the assumption that content spending will level off while subscribers continue to grow. This is our riskiest assumption and remains a condition to be tested, rather than a proven conclusion. What can Vietnamese businesses learn? Models with high upfront costs, like online education platforms, share the same structural challenges as Netflix. The mechanisms for analyzing these costs transfer well, even if the scale is different. However, some things do not transfer. Without millions of subscribers to absorb the fixed costs, a smaller firm might inherit the high risk of upfront payment without the benefit of scale. This is a condition for consideration, not a recommendation to copy. To summarize, first, accounting profit and cash flow often diverge in subscription models. Second, every pricing decision is essentially a churn decision. And third, scale is leverage, but it is never a guarantee of profit. If we were the executive board in mid-2022, we would prioritize an ad-supported tier while capping content spending. This approach protects price-sensitive subscribers and directly addresses cash flow. If revenue per user drops or churn remains high, we must recognize our strategy is not working. These are the sources we used for this video analysis. All quantitative figures are derived from the case as of late 2022. Assumptions regarding sensitivity scenarios and amortization schedules were developed by the team to illustrate the underlying mechanisms.